Hi guys,
Hi.
from Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campgrounds. We are staying in a cabin.
I'm so excited.
This is so incredibly exciting. I stayed here with my parents a few years ago, but you have never stayed here before.
I didn't get to stay in the cabin and I really wanted to, so we've been to Fort Wilderness before together.
Very recently, and I've
Yeah.
been in one of these cabins, but she
I
has
haven't.
not. So let's go inside. So this is the outside of the cabin. There's Brennan. We have a porch with a table. We have a little grill out here, which we will be utilizing
Yeah.
a little bit later. And we've already been inside, but let's go and show off what it looks like because it is beautiful. The sun is about to go down, so let's try to take advantage of as much of the light we have. So this is like a sitting area here. We have a table, we have a couch, a couple chairs, we have a TV, and then we have
Full kitchen.
a full kitchen with a refrigerator, a microwave, and a sink. And then there's this hallway, there's a bathroom here to the right, and then this is the bedroom. What looks like a full-size bed, and then some bunk beds over here. And it's just gonna be us this weekend, but this is gonna be more than accommodating for
We left
for
the
us.
animals at home, so
Yep.
no animals in the bunk beds. Well, Arlo's with my grandparents. Or with his grandparents. My parents, sorry Mom.
But yep, happy little staycation. We went to Hollywood Studios this morning.
Are you gonna lay in it though?
Are you gonna lay on it?
Yes!
We went to Hollywood Studios, we had a good time. We're gonna go to probably Epcot tomorrow.
Yeah!
But for the most part, we're just gonna be enjoying our stay
This is kind
in
of
the cabin.
nice.
Isn't it?
Wow! Is this where you and Dennis slept when you guys stayed here?
I think so,
These are nice.
right? And yeah, here's the front area again, which again, we're gonna be spending a lot of time in the cabin, and I'm very happy that we're in a cabin this time because a few months ago we went camping and it is very cold. It's in the 50s right now, so this is gonna be a great experience. Okay, we're gonna go and unpack, and by then probably it's gonna be getting dark. All right, so I wanted to show off real quick before I put it into the fridge what we brought this weekend in terms of food to prepare for ourselves. So I brought some eggs, little smokies, bacon, and orange juice to have for breakfast in the morning. And then I think tonight I'm gonna be grilling these burgers. So I have some patties right here, some lettuce, tomato, and onion, and then some cheese over here, and then the buns back there with some ketchup and potentially some Doritos. And then a few other miscellaneous foods here. Have some donuts to potentially have for breakfast or for a late night snack. Have some popcorn there. Have some hot cocoa mix there. Have some gingerbread molasses cookies. And then some s'mores ingredients. So we are going to be really enjoying our stay here this weekend. And I think where we're about to go now is to the Meadow trading post, which is all the way up here. We're down here in this cabin loop. Let's see if it's going to focus. There we go. Yeah, we're all the way down here, and we need to go all the way over here to get some firewood and potentially some other items that we may have forgotten, but I don't know yet. So we just exited out of our campsite loop, and now we are waiting on the bus to take that over to the Meadow trading post because it's a little too far away to walk this late and then also this cold, so we're just going to be a little bit more comfortable by taking the bus. And there goes our bus, and we've made it to the Meadow trading post. Let's see what they have there that we might need to make our stay a little bit more comfortable. Okay, this is what I was looking for. We have firewood and charcoal here. They're both pretty big bags, so I think I'm gonna grab the charcoal so I can actually reuse this a little bit later. Seems pretty good. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so we didn't see anything else that we needed at the trading post, so we're just getting this for now, but I think we're heading back to our campsite to go and get started on dinner. Okay, so we're at the bus station across from the Meadow trading post, and now we just have to wait for a bus that's going to take us all the way back for our little loop way down here, and we're right here, and there goes our bus, and we made it back to our cabin loop. So it's time to go and I just tripped. It's time to get this on the grill and get some hamburgers going. All right, so we are outside currently burning the coals so we can hopefully get those burgers going because I am getting pretty hungry. Are you excited, Brennan?
I'm ready.
All right, put the patties on the grill. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Brennan's helping me out light the patties. Thanks for being my helper.
You're welcome.
So while I grill the burgers, I'm enjoying this, which is a Guinness, which right now grilling burgers and drinking a Guinness. This is what this trip is all about, especially in this weather. Okay, so I'm back inside. Brennan is watching the Santa Claus on TV, and I have completed, for the most part, the burgers. At least making them in the dark. I'm pretty sure they're going to taste a little bit better than they look, but Brennan did this. She got the spread ready. She got some smileys here and then some unfortunate smileys.
Yours are more like monsters.
Mine are monsters and hers are smileys. Okay, let's have some burgers.
Yay!
So Brennan's enjoying her burger as we watch the Santa Claus. We're gonna eat these and then I guess probably do some s'mores after this. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. I haven't grilled in a while, so hopefully these turn out okay. Okay, so now we're back outside roasting marshmallows over the coals. And I'm on fire. Okay, you ready to go inside?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a little s'mores ready to go here. You like that burnt, don't you? Oh no!
Oh, this is what happened last time.
Gross. Can you put mine on there for me?
No!
Dang it! These giant marshmallows stink. Okay, so we enjoyed our burgers and our s'mores. They both fell apart a little bit, but they were still very good and a fantastic end to our first night in the cabin.
I got the heat going in the cabin, and I'm ready to shower, get my jammies, and get ready for bed.
I think that's what
finish
I'm
this movie.
most excited about is just getting cozy and snuggly in a warm cabin watching Christmas movies. We have hot cocoa, which we're probably going to have tomorrow, but as far as just our first night, it was great. Not gonna end the video here, gonna continue that tomorrow because it was a pretty quick day. We just checked in and we got some charcoal and we made some burgers and s'mores. But tomorrow's gonna be hopefully an even more exciting day as we're gonna enjoy the resort during the daytime. So we'll see you in just a second. And good morning from the next day in the cabin. Brennan is right over there. So today we're gonna be hanging out at Fort Wilderness. We're gonna start by making some delicious breakfast and then exploring. So this is our kitchen setup. There's a couple burners here, which I'm going to be making some bacon and some little smokies. Have some eggs there. I have a mango too. I don't think I showed that off yesterday. And then some donuts. And that along with coffee and orange juice is going to be our breakfast today.
Good morning, jammies.
Good morning.
How's the breakfast?
It's going pretty good. We have a limited amount of cookware to make the breakfast. There's only 2 burners. So I'm making the little smokies and the bacon, and then I'll probably wash one of these pans and then get started on the eggs. Do you want them scrambled? Over easy, sunny side up.
Over easy
Hard
sounds
boiled.
nice.
Over easy.
Can you poach them?
Yes, my hollandaise sauce that I always bring with me. And then I'll cut this mango. I am so excited. This is great. We are staying 2 days at Fort Wilderness compared to a couple months ago where we stayed just 1 day, so we had to pretty much be checked out by this time.
Yeah.
So we actually get to enjoy the resorts. We may rent a bike or 2 bikes because I don't think we're going to fit on 1 bike. We'll figure it out. But yay, Fort Wilderness. I'm so excited. This is just the aesthetic that I was just so wanting. I wanted to be in my plaid pajamas, making breakfast on the stove in a Fort Wilderness cabin ready to explore. And here it is, the completed breakfast. I got scrambled eggs compared to Brennan's over easy eggs, but then we have our little smokies, have some bacon, some mango, a donut, and then some orange juice and coffee. This is gonna be good.
Yay! I'm excited.
Alright, so we just finished up with breakfast and I went ahead and cleaned the kitchen and did all the dishes, which are currently drawing in the dishwasher. Brennan is in the bathroom, currently getting ready for the day, which I'll be in there in just a minute. Right now I'm watching some Mickey Mouse cartoons because this is pretty much exactly how I wanted to spend the weekend. Good morning, Brennan.
Morning.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're about to leave the cabin.
Yeah.
We're all dressed and ready for the day. I think we're gonna go rent some bikes today.
Yeah, let's run some bikes.
I wanted to show off the view inside the room. Here, this is the back bedroom, so there's a couple windows back here that hopefully you can see through. We have a very secluded, I think, cabin. We're not on the road or anything like that. It's just wilderness right behind us, so it's very, very peaceful and enjoyable. But we're about to leave the cabin now and go have an adventure in Fort Wilderness. Are you watching the Mickey Mouse cartoons now?
Yeah.
Are they entertaining?
It's fun because they're all like kind of made so that you don't really need like the sound or whatever to know what's going on. It's all just like silent storytelling. So I've been watching it on mute for like a while now.
Alright, so we're outside. This is where I grilled burgers last night and we made some s'mores, and now we're gonna go rent some bikes.
Bikes!
I think we can rent them for either the full day or an hour. We'll see what we end up doing. Okay, and we just left the Moccasin Trail cabin loop, which is where our cabin is. We're currently waiting on the bus, and I'm gonna run over here to the map to kind of show where we're heading. So we're gonna get off at the Meadow right here, which is where the Meadow Trading Post, which is where we went last night, is located. There's also the swimming pool, and then the bike barn, and the campfire sing-along. And this is where we're gonna go to the bike barn to rent a bike. Okay, so we just made a stop up at the settlements. Circle Ranch is way back over there, and we are heading to the Meadow Trading Post. And there goes our bus. And we've made it to the Meadow Trading Post, but like I said, we're heading to the bike barn, which is right back over there behind the Meadow Trading Post. There's the bike barn way over there, and of course this is the trading post that I was gonna show through the window. Here we go. You can kind of see inside the trading post in there, more or less. They used to have some rocking chairs out here, which Brennan enjoyed last time when we were camping, but they're not here anymore. So it's definitely a little bit warmer today. Probably still a little bit too cold to go to the pool, but one of these days I will go to the Fort Wilderness pool because I've been here a good amount of times, probably more so than any resort, and I've never gone to the pool. All right, so here we are at the bike barn. Yay! And check it out. We have our bikes. Brennan got one with a little basket. Right. And then a cup holder, it looks like.
Doing a cup holder.
And then this is mine over here. I have a cup holder. Neat. But no basket. No fair. Okay. Are you ready to lead the way?
I'm ready.
This is where the kayak and canoe rentals are. And here we go, riding our bikes. This is gonna be kind of complicated to do with one hand a little bit. Oh, don't hit the Segway. Okay, okay, I can do this. We're biking past the sing-along / movie area, and they have some Christmas decorations over here, even though they aren't currently utilizing the area, unfortunately. This would have been a lot of fun to do. We've done it in the past a good amount, but getting to do it while staying at Fort Wilderness would have been really, really awesome. Okay, so right now we are heading to the settlements, which is going to be where we were on the bus, and then probably heading up to the trading post, maybe up there to get some drinks to potentially put into our little cup holders here. So I think we are just going to rent these for the hour rather than all day, even though we're going to be here tomorrow. How they do it by all-day rentals is you have to return them by the end of the day, which is going to be 5 p.m., which is when the bike barn closes. But we're going to be going to Epcot a little bit later today, so we don't want to be bookended by that trip. So just going to be running these for an hour, I guess. Okay, so we made it to the settlements. Probably going to park our bike somewhere over here, and then I think that this trading post up here opens around noon, and that's pretty much what time it is right now. So hopefully we can grab a little drink. All right, so we parked our bikes. Hi. Hi. And there's the settlement trading post. Pioneer Hall is way over there. Let's go inside. See, you got a bell too, and I didn't. What the heck? Yeah. Okay, we did not come in here last time. It's a little bit smaller than Meadow Trading Post, but we're just here to grab a drink. All right, so we got our drinks. I got myself a root beer, and then Marina got
vitamin water.
A vitamin water. And we just walked over here real quick to the Fort Wilderness landing, because this is where you take the boat over to Magic Kingdom, which is kind of way over there on the other side of Discovery Island. We're not going to be going to Magic Kingdom this trip, unfortunately, but this is how we'd get there if we wanted to. I think that's the boat right there that's going to Magic Kingdom, but here we are way up here at the tip of Fort Wilderness, the settlement for the landing. And later on today, we're going to be going all the way down here, which is where we entered into the resort yesterday to check in, to take the bus over to Epcot. So we're sitting at a table down by the water. The Marina is currently closed, so you can't rent any of the pontoon boats or the sea racers over here, but I haven't shown off what I'm wearing today, which is this. It's my Wilderness Lodge sweater, which I never get to wear because it's never cold enough to wear this, but I thought it was pretty appropriate because we are right next to Wilderness Lodge. You used to be able to go to Wilderness Lodge from Fort Wilderness. We did that when we rented bikes last time. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that path is open, but
I don't think it is, because I remember specifically driving past it one day and seeing that it was closed because of the construction of the new hotel.
Probably. We'll figure out for sure, though. This is Discovery Island right here, and then right behind that is going to be Magic Kingdom. This is the launch for Magic Kingdom to get there. Here's the Marina. Okay, let's go hop on the bikes. There's the trading post. Back on the bikes now with my root beer and my cup holder. There's the playground, and then Pioneer Hall. Right over here, we're probably gonna have dinner here tonight, and then maybe breakfast here tomorrow. They have a Christmas tree right here, and Brennan's way over there. I wonder if she went to go find out if we can take the path over to Wilderness Lodge. Nope, there's a dead end over there where Mickey's Backyard Barbecue used to be, and one of the ways to take your bike or to just take a pathway over to Wilderness Lodge. That's PJ's Southern Takeouts, and this is where the Hoop-de-Doo review would normally be. They decorated Pioneer Hall, which is cool. Let's see if there's a way to get to Wilderness Lodge over here. Okay, so nope, it does not seem like there's a way to get over to the Wilderness Lodge from Fort Wilderness, unfortunately, at least on our bikes, which we only have for about 30 minutes, more or less.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go over here.
Okay.
Brennan is way back there, and where I want to go is this first loop, this 700 loop, because there's something that's pretty interesting over here. This is an RV loop, and if you go over to the dog walk area, you can find something that's pretty cool. And here we go. This is the pet walk area, so we're off-roading a little bit. I did an entire video on this, but this is part of the old Fort Wilderness Railroad that used to run through the entirety of the resort. There's Brennan over there, and I jumped off the bike real quick because you can see remnants of this all around Fort Wilderness, but here in the 700 loop specifically, you can see quite a good amount of it, which I've always thought is pretty cool. Isn't this neat?
How long ago was it that we came out here and walked this trail?
About 2 years. So that was pretty cool to get to see again, and maybe at some point we'll stumble upon even more remnants of the old Fort Wilderness Railroad. Right, we're exiting out of the 700 loop, and now Brennan is leading the way. It was fun to get to see. Again, these bikes are interesting because they're the kind of bikes that you have to backpedal in order to brake. So it takes a little bit to get used to, but once you do, it's pretty easy and convenient. All right, so we're back by the Meadow trading post. We still have about half an hour to return the bikes, so we have plenty of time to just explore and bike these around. Sorry, I'm having to try to concentrate because this is complicated to do with one hand and a pretty heavy camera in the other. Okay, so we're heading up to the front of Fort Wilderness where the buses are, where the check-in area is, and then probably we're gonna double back to turn the bikes in because we only have about 15 minutes left now. Over to the left is what I'm presuming is more of what used to be the Fort Wilderness Railroad as we make our way up to the front of Fort Wilderness, because the point of the Fort Wilderness Railroad was to transport guests all around Fort Wilderness before the buses. There's the deer. Oh no, he's hopping on one leg. And here we are, we made it to the front of Fort Wilderness. This is where the buses are. You have to take a separate bus up here from your campsite, and then another bus will transport you to the various theme parks. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing here, probably within half an hour or so to get to Epcot. Okay, so I think we're about to turn around to head back to the bike barn, to return the bikes, to head back to the cabin, to catch a bus to the bus depot area over here, to take a different bus over to Epcot, right?
Yeah.
Have you had fun so far?
I have. The weather is great today, so it's like perfect for bikes.
It really is. So we are definitely going to have to rent bikes again in the future. We're doing pony rides right now, which is pretty cool. We thought about bringing our rollerblades again like we did last time, but we decided to go and do this instead, and I'm happy that we did, because this is a pretty cool way to get around Magic Kingdom. Not Magic Kingdom, to get around Fort Wilderness. It'd be a pretty good way to get around Magic Kingdom too. Okay, so we're going to be taking this road up here, and we're going to be passing by the pool and then over to the Meadow so we can return these bikes at the bike barn. But this really has been the most just pleasant way to get around Fort Wilderness today, especially with the weather, because it feels so temperate and amazing right now. Okay, so we made it to the Meadow, and we're going across this bridge right now, which may or may not be a good idea while riding a bike. Oh, this is requiring a set of skills I didn't remember having. Okay, so Brennan's bragging with her little bell. Okay, we just have to head around the pool and then over to the bike barn. There's a playground right over there and a water slide here with a pretty sizable pool over here, and then there's a small play area over here, an aquatic play area for children. It is warming up a little bit, so people are in the pool right now, which is pretty cool, but we've pretty much made it over to the bike barn. Hooray! Alright, so just turned in our bikes, and now it's time to head back to the other side of the Meadow trading post to hop on a bus. Back to our cabin! Your input is always just so fantastic.
Well, sometimes you already just say what we're gonna do, so then I'm just kind of like, hey.
Woohoo! One of these days, I will rent a canoe or a kayak over there and take that around Fort Wilderness. That's something that I've been wanting to do more than probably most activities here at Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
All right, we made it back to our loop, which is Moccasin Trail. Now we're heading to our cabin and then probably ending the video there to start a new one for our trip to Epcot. Got your contribution there, Brennan? Got your woo?
Woo!
There you go, thank you. And here we are, back at our cabin.
Woo!
Thank you for that. Do you have anything you actually want to contribute about our trip thus far before we end the video?
Honestly, I really like the bikes a lot, and I know you want to come back and do the canoes, and I do too, but it's just like a nice leisurely way to like explore the resort and stuff, and it's like the cheapest option.
It really is.
It's
and
so peaceful.
One of these days we'll rent a golf cart too. I've been wanting to do that for a little bit, but just the other ways to get around here are just so much more whimsical and fun.
Whimsical.
Alright, so we're back inside the cabin, gonna go and end the video here, and then start a new one to go to Epcot, and then probably end that one, and then start a new one later on tonight to then finish tomorrow. And that seems a little bit all over the place. It is, but I think that's gonna be the best
It's all art,
and most
baby.
reasonable
all
way
art.
to showcase our trip this weekend. But as far as checking in yesterday and enjoying our day at the resort, today I had an incredible time.
I love it here. This cabin is great.
It's honestly been, and we're only halfway into our stay here, but it's been exactly what I've wanted, and I know that I've probably said it a lot, but just feeling cozy and just making our own food in the kitchen and just exploring Fort Wilderness and then hopping on a bus to go to a theme park. That's exactly the experience that I wanted, and so far we've gotten it.
Well, and I've been wanting to come here since you came here with your family, like how many years ago? 3 at this point?
I don't remember, but it was a
I've
while
been
ago.
jealous for like 3 years.
But we finally did it.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Okay, so we'll see you in just a little bit for our trip to Epcot for the International Festival of the Holidays. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Woo!
Goodbye.